Hi Virgo, welcome to your month ahead Horoscope with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose and it resonates, hit that subscribe button. If you are already a continued subby, you know I love you for it. With that said, if you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so on the website addressed below. If you haven't got your seat for Tribal Tuesday or Mindset Magic yet, you can do so on the links in the description box below. And in February, on the 1st of February, I'm doing an Activate and Align with Your Purpose webinar. It is £11, so cheap and cheerful. If you want to get your seat, you can do so on the link in the description box below. With that said, I would like to bless all of my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise, and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So let's have a look, see what the month ahead has in store for you, my dear Virgos. Okay, so your actions and interactions with the world at large. This month you get the Star card, right? So the Star card has been very active across the decks this month, which is really nice to see, probably because it's Aquarius season. It's spoken like a true Aquarian. With that said, yeah, your actions and interactions with the world at large. This is about you finding your team. It's about you finding and building the structure in your life that you need, that's going to get you to the future that you desire. So why do I say that? The Star card represents a sign of Aquarius. And yes, it's about truth and honor and all of those things, but it's also us being focused on our future, and this is about being focused on your long-term future. The fact that you have this in your actions, and it is the Aquarius card, this talks about teams, it talks about groups, it's about the internet, it's about expanding your reach, but also making connections that are well formed, right? This is about finding your soul group, it's about finding your tribe, your people, the people that you actually connect with. Shameless plug, if you haven't got your seat, Tribal Tuesday. You know, and the thing is as well with the Star card as well, because it is in your action sector, this is about you being very proactive about where you see yourself, what it's going to take for you to get there. I very much feel that this is an energy of, I know where I want to be, I know where I want to get to, but I understand I'm not going to be able to get there on my own. This is about you asking yourself, where is it that I wear too many hats? For those of you that are small business owners, for those of you that are like myself, a one-man band, you have to wear a lot of hats, right? You have to have a lot of different things juggling at any one time. And sometimes when you have that energy taking place, you can get overwhelmed with it. This is asking you, where can you outsource? Where can you connect with people that are going to assist you? Where is it that you can start to offload some of what you need to do to people that either are more interested in that sector or have more knowledge about that sector in your life, in your world? You know, for some of you, this could be at work as well. Maybe starting to build a team, or maybe being asked to build a team or to bring people together in some way. So your money and materials, this month you have the Six of Wands. Gorgeous card for money and materials, because it really talks about the money that you have on a daily level. This is about the small wins, right? As the small victories in life. And it kind of says that whatever money you need on a day-to-day basis is there. But it also suggests, I mean, look at this, right? Star card right next to this. It suggests that if you haven't got an online business, you could be moving that way. If you have an online business, you could be starting to connect with people that broaden your reach, that broaden your horizons, that expand on the things that you already know. It also suggests as well, for me anyway, that it's not just about the money that you need on a daily basis being there. It's more a case, well, not even more a case, just alongside this, the feeling that I get from it is you have this, what's the best way to put it? It's like you're looking at your day-to-day finances. You're looking at all of the nitty-gritty of stuff, and it's not even deciding that you can do it better or that you can shave money off of it. This is about finding ways to increase it. This is about you bringing more money into the fold, bringing more money into the world, so to speak, or into your personal world anyway. The other thing is as well, I think a lot of you are going to discover what your side hustle is. what it is that you can do that nobody else can do. There's very much an element this month of you really deciding to say, you know what, this is what I'm good at and I want people to know it. And therefore it has this kind of really, you know, it brings all things up is the feeling that I get from it. On a home level, right, your Six of Wands and your Star card, this suggests that the environment within your home gets to be a lot more settled this month. It's kind of like your familial, you know, your immediate family relationships, they really start to move into a really beautiful space this month, where you're actually having a lot of fun and a lot of just a lot of interest in, you know, what each other is doing. I feel like, you know, for especially those of you that have a family and kids and stuff, that unit is just there. For those of you that are not in that space, it does suggest that you're either inviting or welcoming people into your home and space, and it just creates a lovely atmosphere. So your communications with the world at large, you have the Eight of Pentacles. This is all about work. It's all about work, the professional life, the academic life. The Eight of Pentacles is about the process of work, being at work, doing the work. And this is what you're talking about this month. For a lot of you, I really feel like it's either second job, side hustle, or whatever. Now, it's interesting because just the other day I read this article that said, you know, the pressure that everybody's feeling nowadays, like if they've got a hobby, they have to turn it into a side hustle. You really don't. If you don't want to, you don't have to. If what you're getting from your day job is enough for you, then you know what, more power to you. Live your life. If you have something that you do want to turn into work or do want to turn into something that earns you an extra income, then let it be your choice. The Eight of Pentacles, it really does for me, like this month you're talking about that. Do I actually want to do something else to make more money, or do I just want to invest in what I'm already doing and make that my main source? There's a lot of crossover between work, hobbies, side hustles, and it's almost kind of like you're asking yourself this month, how viable is that for me, and how much time do I really have to devote to it? Yeah, Eight of Pentacles as well, and I said this for Leo because they got the same card, different deck in this position. This is a really, and because you've got the Star card there as well, this is really a month for you to network your butt off, right? Reach out to anyone and everyone. The chances are you'll get different bits of information that are relevant for you from different spaces and different places. So your heart and half sector, you've got the King of Wands. Now, this really for me is about more fun when it comes to the relationship, when it comes to the partnership. For those of you that are single, this is, I mean, interestingly enough, you've got the King of Wands right next to the page of the Eight of Pentacles. For some of you, this could be a work colleague. It could be somebody at, you know, at work, at school, in any of those sort of areas of your life that suddenly just becomes more attractive, that just seems a bit more sort of, not savvy, but just seems to be noticed a bit more. You could be having a lot of fun, a lot of laughter, lots of banter, and it could really be helping in that way. So if you're single and there is somebody in your midst, obviously we do have a Mercury retrograde this month, right? And obviously Mercury is your ruler. So I would just be cautious of that and make sure that you're getting the full picture. This person could be a lot of fun, very vibrant, very dynamic, but not necessarily much more than that. The thing with the King of Wands is in one of his negative expressions, forgive the dualism, in one of his negative expressions, he can be a bit of a big kid. So this person could make you laugh your pants off and be absolutely amazing, really vibrant, even very sexual, but not necessarily have a lot of substance underneath that. For those of you that are partnered, this is about more fun. It's about you and your partner being seen more. It's about getting out more as a couple. It's about people, you know, maybe inviting more people to your home, or maybe going out more to friends' homes. This is a month for you and your partner to really enliven your relationship. I feel like it needs it. And this month you'll be getting that sort of new lease on life in a current relationship. But yeah, for those of you that are single, play, have fun, mingle, definitely. Just be aware that what you're getting may not be the full story of somebody, you know, and who they are. So your first week of the month, you have the Wheel of Fortune right underneath the Star card. I love this because it looks like this week you could have a chance to really connect with some people that really help you move towards your bigger long-term goals. This week it looks like you could be having meetings, you could be having synchronistic moments where you just end up bumping into the right person at the right time. The fact that you have the Wheel of Fortune as well, in terms of this synchronicity energy, it really is asking you to think about how you can expand things, how can you make things bigger and broader, and ultimately what are the action steps that you can take this month that are going to get you closer to your goal. This is about, I mean, really for me it feels like you need to really pay attention to this message, you know, doing that whole networking your bum off. So your second week of the month, you have the Death card right underneath the Six of Wands. So for some of you, this is about whatever it is that you're doing at the moment, you're just about to free up more daily cash. So again, very similar to the Leo reading. You could be paying off a debt, you could be releasing something, maybe you're selling something. For some of you, I feel that this relates to your car because you've got the Death card right next to the Wheel of Fortune. And that really does, for me, it kind of spells, I don't know whether this is refinancing a car or whether you're saying to yourself, you know what, I'm not going to get, you know, a big expensive car, I'm going to get something smaller. Whatever it is, in some way, shape or form, this month and the second week of February, you are likely to be downsizing something that frees up more daily cash, that frees up more sort of interim monies, I guess is the feeling that I get. So your third week of the month, you have the Fool card right underneath the Eight of Pentacles. New things, new places, new people. You are definitely meeting up with people that are just out of your usual norm, outside of your usual social circle. The fact that you've got the Fool card with the Eight of Pentacles as well means that something about the work, something about the job is going to change this month. But I feel like this is going to be in a really beneficial way for you. The fact that it comes with the Fool card as well makes me wonder if a lot of you are changing jobs this month. Maybe you're letting go of one way of doing things or one way of working in favor of another. But it does look like your work life and balance is about to go through a big shift, and you're welcoming in people that are more in line with where you actually want to be from here on in. So your fourth week of the month, you've got the Sun card, right? Beautiful energy. The connections are there. It looks like there may very well be some form of travel. It could be that you are connecting with people that are movers and shakers. I mean, the kings are always the highest expression of the suit. So it does suggest that you could be meeting somebody through a friend. It could be that you're meeting somebody through family, but this person ends up being highly influential and beneficial in your own lifescape in some way, shape or form. For those of you that are single, you could really meeting or connecting with somebody that just makes you laugh, and I mean really have a good giggle. For those of you that are partnered, this Sun card really does suggest for me that you guys are being seen more, you're more visible, you're more to the front. And what I like about this as well is you're having more enjoyment as a partnership, as a couple. And I will say this to you, for those of you Virgos, and I know there are a few that have just come out of a difficult period of it when it comes to your relationship, this really does spell happier and brighter times for you. And I really, really like to see that. So your key to the month is the Lovers card, right? So lots of choices, relationships, collaborations, all of these things where you're tying yourself to others, but most importantly, the right others, the right people that are going to help move things along for you in the best way, are really finding their way into your life. And ultimately, you really are now making decisions based on where it is that you truly want to be and what it is that you feel you're actually aligned with at this moment in time. And then finally, your key to your 29, so this year is a leap year, 29th of February, every sign is getting a different message this month for the leap year. What is it that you need to know or do? And you've got the Death card. So you've got a double hit of this card. So really, what this kind of says to me is that your leap year message, my dear Virgos, is to really find out what it is that you're ready to release and where it is that you're ready to stop stunting, right? And when I talk about stunting, it's not something that you usually associate with Virgos, but where is it that you've put on a front because you think people want to see something from you or hear something from you, and it's no longer really an authentic expression of who you are? The Death card is basically saying this week, this month even, on the 29th of February, your leap year message is let go of what is no longer an authentic expression of who you are. If it doesn't feel right and you just do it to either follow the crowd or fit in, or maybe it's because what people have come to expect from you, the Death card is saying just let it go. And it needs to be a personal self-directed choice, the Lover's card, in order to remove or release this thing, the Death card. All right. So that is your February Horoscope. I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic month. Let me know in the comments how it shapes up. Take care. I'll see you soon.